Hello, everybody. So today's is our fifth lecture. So in this video, today we are going to have a discussion on reading, abstract, introduction, and the methodology. Because if you remember, if we make a review on our previous lecture, we have touched upon this sections or upon this characteristics of academic writing, such as like abstract, introduction, and methodology. So today we are going to have we are going to delve into it more like profoundly. So in this video, we'll learn how to read an academic paper about the structure of academic paper, and specifically focusing on concentrating on the title and the abstract of the paper. And we are going to have a deep look. We are going to take a deep look on the introduction and the function of the introduction, and the last we are going to have a look on the methodology. And besides, we are going to learn about how each of these elements are related with each other, and also are related to the central argument or to the thesis statement of the paper. So what is the title? The most important part of the paper is the title, title of research, or title of the essay, title of the academic research. A good effective title of any academic paper starts to hint towards the main argument, because it's going to provide the main argument of the paper. So therefore the title is essential, or is very important. Besides this, we need to be mindful of the author or authors of a paper whose names are cited at the beginning of any academic paper. So this is an abstract. Another important or essential part of an academic paper is abstract. So what is the abstract? The abstract, or in other words, the function of an abstract is to give the reader an overview of the paper in a concise manner. This means, in other words, the abstract is a condensed overview of the paper in a concise manner. So this abstract gives or provides brief information, or brief information or overview about the paper or about the research in a concise manner. So abstracts are typically not longer than 250 to 300 words, no more. So another essential aspect of academic writing, we have discussed, or we have provided good examples in our previous researches, in our previous lectures or seminars, this topic from general to specific. So right now we are going to have another angle. So essential part of the paper is to move from the broader context to the specific context. So this is a typical move in academic writing, to move from the general to the specific. What this part collectively does is to set the context for the author's argument. It tells us a bit about the backdrop of the realm before moving on to the research. So if we make a review to our previous research, in our previous research we have discussed, we have mentioned about the when we start an academic paper, we start from general, and later on we move from the general to specific. So this is an essential part in academic writing. Another key point of academic writing is the keywords, because the abstract of all academic papers ends with keywords. Keywords the abstracts are also essential indicator, an important indicator of the key concepts that the argument is based upon. A well-written academic paper will have the keywords featured in significant ways in the article. They would be well defined and would be elaborated upon. For example, if if an academic paper is about, for example, Turkestan city, so keywords is going to be like Turkestan, the keywords Turkestan, and the keywords city, and touristic, and religious, and etc. So this is the keywords in academic word, and they also play an important role in research paper. As for after the abstract and keywords in academic paper comes the introduction. Introduction does the important or significant work of laying out for the reader in clean terms the research questions that the author is asking. So in the introduction section, the research question, the important part of the introduction. Another important part of the introduction is to specify what concepts or theoretical framework will be utilized in order to analyze the data. So this is another key aspect of the introduction. So what concepts or what theoretical framework or what theoretical parts will be covered in the introduction. And the last two essential elements of introduction include the contribution or the relevance of the study, and provides the information the reader how the paper will be organized. So this is the key characteristics of introduction section. So research question, as I have mentioned before in the introduction, research question is put forward by the author. So while reading an academic text, we should always be mindful of what the research questions are. A good paper will clearly lay out its research questions or thesis statement, because when the reader reads our research paper or our essay or academic or our essay, in order the reader can easily detect or understand our the argument or claim of our paper. We should be very careful. We should be mindful in putting forward the research questions like clearly. Therefore, research questions is very important in academic paper. Then comes methodology. The methodology is very crucial because it lays out for the readers the ways in which we as the author of the paper have conducted our research, the basis on which we have chosen our sample or material, and the possible biases and exclusions that the study design might have. Methodologies can be like different. Methodologies can be like quantitative in nature or qualitative, or can be a mix of both. Because the methodology is very important, as for it establishes the credibility of the data on which the paper's arguments are based. Thank you very much, dear students. Here's a brief explanation, brief discussion of our lecture. Have a good day. See you on the seminars. Goodbye.